It's Raw time. The final Raw before WrestleMania. And what better way to come out than CM Punk coming out to the ring? And CM Punk gets on the ring. He gets the microphone. And all he really does is he doesn't really say anything. He just starts listing off opponents he's beaten. You know, Alberto Del Rio in 2011 for the title. He beat John Cena. He made John Cena make sure he never challenged for his title again. Daniel Bryan, SmackDown's Money in the Bank representative. Wade Barrett, Chris Jericho, Kane, Big Show. And he's listing all these different rivalries he's had. And then he just looks at the camera. And he does this in order. So after John Cena, and he just goes, The Rock. Drops the mic, walks away, implying he's just going to easily beat The Rock at WrestleMania. Interesting way to open the show from the champion, but we still got way more to come. And that includes some action with Dragon Aces taking on Rowan and Harper of the Wyatt family. Yoshitatsu beats Eric Rowan when he hits him with the Dragon Strikes. That's their tag team finisher. I don't know what that exactly would be, but I like to imagine it's something cool. So, Tanahashi was head and shoulders of everyone else. Tanahashi's been really good. Yoshitatsu's been good, too. But what is the main story is what happens next is after the match, Zack Ryder and NXT champion Xavier Woods, they walk down to the ring. They seem to congratulate the Dragon Aces on their win. After a bit of hoo-ha, they seem to offer their hands, wanting them to join the Zack Pack. You know, they want them to face the United Kingdom, who the United Kingdom make their way to the ring. And they stand on the outside, looking intimidating, trying to say, you know, you can either get the shit kicked out of you and join these goofballs, or you can just walk away and, you know, you'll be fine. The Dragon Aces don't shake the Zack Pack's hand, but they hit the ropes and they suicide dive right onto the Kingdom, taking everybody out. And after they get up, they both give a cheesy thumbs up to Ryder and Woods. Tanahashi, Yoshitatsu, Zack Ryder, and Xavier Woods, they have joined forces as the Wolf Pack to take on the United Kingdom. Wade Barrett, Drew McIntyre, Douglas Williams, Nicholas Magnus. I never thought when I first started this up that I would get Tanahashi. I also didn't think Tanahashi would be presented in a way of teaming with Zack Ryder, but, you know, dreams do come true. Bray Wyatt comes down to the ring. Actually, I like to think he's backstage still with his United States Championship, and he just rants about Evan Bourne. You know, Evan Bourne this, Evan Bourne that. He talks about Evan Bourne saying it's his dream to win a championship at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt tells him the stark reality is that not only do dreams not come true, but Bray Wyatt is the eater of dreams as well as worlds. I don't know what that really means, like he eats the world and your dreams at the same time, or in some kind of order. It doesn't matter. Bray Wyatt's here. Bray Wyatt will always be here, and you'll always be the United States champion. We then have a matchup, and a pretty good matchup with one at that. The Miz defeats R-Truth with a skull-crushing finale. But as he's going to pin him, John Morrison shows up. He still gets the pin, obviously, but John Morrison struts down to ringside with The Miz looking like he is about to absolutely shit his pants. And we cut to that. The Miz, he just begins to shake with rage, just at the sight of John Morrison. These two cannot stand each other to the point that looking at each other probably gives him an aneurysm, like that Jim Cornette did on that one episode of Smoky Mountain. Miz rushes over to the side of the ring, grabbing a mic from the official, and then as he's going to cut this promo, just beats R-Truth in the face with it, causing blood to just spill from poor R-Truth. Poor R-Truth. I don't know how he's going to be in position for Money in the Bank when this happens. But The Miz just goes on and he says, Morrison, you insignificant little worm, you're at nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're not a main eventer. You're not a mid-carder. You're nothing in this industry. You're nothing in this company. Do you even see what I am? What I symbolize, John? I can't say much, but something's coming, John. Something you and your smart-ass fans can't comprehend. Something that will prove that I am the most must-see star in WWE. You know what? Fuck it. And he drops the F-bomb because this is awesome. I'm the most must-see star in the business right now. I'm not talking about Wrestlemania. You're just a pebble in my road to greatness. So spring all your stupid little flips. At the biggest moment of my life, I'm going to prove to the world that I am deserving of the future. Morrison just looks on with a death glare as The Miz drops the mic and does the same. These two are gonna kill each other, so, don't bring the kids. We'll have to see how that works out. So then we cut to a pretty decent match, actually. Trent Beretta takes on Jack Swagger, who beats the former NXT champion in 19 minutes with a gut-wrench powerbomb. Good stuff. Good work on Jack Swagger there. Can't take too much from him. Then we have a generic little angle with Alex Riley in the Mockingjay show. Pretty much, Alex Riley just says, Big Show, if you had beaten me and Chris was there to help you, you probably could have bet on Money in the Bank. And Chris Jericho's like, wrong, not gonna happen. You're trying to make us divide each other. Divide and conquer ain't gonna work. So get out of here, Riley. And Alex Riley's like, okay, because he's Alex Riley. And he's a wimp. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I was looking at the old Twitter feud, if you remember, with Kevin Owens and Alex Riley, where Kevin Owens just buried the poor fucking guy when he was doing that rage gimmick, and he was just like, #loud music, #shut up mom. Kevin Owens. I can't wait to book Kevin Steen into more big shit. But hey, here we go. We got Sting, and Sting, it's a video package. Sting is showed in an arcade-looking arena, which we can tell as time goes on is an old WCW set, complete with had the iconic, remember the big WCW metal logo, and you got the different banners and the things, but they're all torn up and shit. We see Sting standing in the rafters as he used to do. We zoom in on Sting's face, and as we do, we then transition to a POV looking down at a discarded and torn John Cena shirt and hat. It's the current one he's wearing in the save, but it's, discarded and just generally not in good shape. We cut back to Sting's face, and the camera begins to zoom out. Now the arena has changed into decayed-looking Raw is War set, the old Attitude Era set everyone knows and loves. Sting looks towards the camera. I can't change the past, but at WrestleMania, John Cena, I will change the present. John Cena, icon of WWE in the modern era. Sting, the icon of WCW. Pretty much all of its eras, from the NWO, from even JCP even. It truly is icon versus icon. And then we have a backstage segment where Madison Rae, Natalya, and AJ Lee brawl. And I'm not talking like WWE catfight divas. I mean, they brawl. They punch, they kick, they suplex. They're having a little mini hardcore match that Al Snow would be proud of. Madison Rae is interesting in this match because so far, not to discredit any of the women she's beat, but mostly she came from, that company that I can't say. It begins with a T and ends in an A. But, she came down from there, down south. And she's been on a tear through the women's division because she actually has a lot more wrestling experience. But now she runs into two women who just have wrestling experience in their blood. So it's now, I think, for the first time, Madison Rae is at an even matchup. There aren't no Kelly Kellys. They aren't, Eve Torres's. They're AJ Lee and Natalya, and they're not to be messed with. Then it cut to a B match. Pretty good match. Decent match between Curtis Axel and the Kings of Wrestling getting a win over Alex Riley and the world's greatest tag team. Antonio Cesaro beats Charlie Haas with the Ricola Bomb. Love me some Ricola Bombs. And yeah, they were pretty good. Just getting them some heat going onto their tag match. And then The Rock comes out. And The Rock comes out, he does, the finally, The Rock has come back shtick. But he takes his sunglasses off, and he looks different. He goes on to say, CM Punk's probably right. I'm old. And you know what? My era, the Attitude Era, as great as it was, is being surpassed. I mean, my God, look, we got 25,000 people packing the Bridgefort Stadium. Crowd goes nuts because they've been acknowledged. Gotta pander to them. It wouldn't be a Rock promo without it. And he goes, I've had some great matches at WrestleMania. I beat Austin. He beat me twice, but let's not talk about that. I beat Hulk Hogan. I beat John Cena. I've beaten the Game. I've beaten pretty much anybody that they've put in front of me. But now here stands the symbol and idol of this new era in WWE. This new focus on the younger talent, which has finally come to fruition, and I couldn't be any more happier. But The Rock, if it seems selfish of me wanting to take the title off of him, you can believe that. But The Rock is not doing this for money or the titles or the glory. He's doing this for two people. I'm doing it for me personally, as I cannot stand idly by as another era comes over and The Rock not being a part of it. I can't do that because The Rock must always be there. The Rock, what I symbolize in general, is the best this company has. And what better way to put this new era right up on the pedestal to outshadow the old than by having someone like me. But also, more importantly, I do this for the people. I wouldn't sleep at night knowing that I lost at WrestleMania. Walking out. I could walk out. I could lose at WrestleMania now that I think about it. I could walk out without the title. But what I really be walking out on is the fans. So no matter what happens at WrestleMania, I'm doing this for the WWE Universe. That we will ride into the new era together, and I will walk away no matter what the result on my 2 feet. But rest assured, I, as within every power I have within myself, walk out of WrestleMania as your WWE Champion. Crowd goes wild, and that's how we end the final Raw before WrestleMania. Let's see what the score was. 91A. I call bullshit. I mean, come on. That was a great Raw game. You're cheating me. You know, it was good, though. It was a great, probably one of my favorite things I've booked so far. Really getting into the swing of things. And I'll see you guys for the last SmackDown, and then that's it. We're heading right to WrestleMania, and I couldn't be more excited.